I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find?
Quite right. No sense doing things by halves.
Arisen. You yet live. I suspected as much, given that your pawn still remains. One might hypothesize that your pawn is sustained by your vital essence. Or perhaps something more. In any case, we ought to apprise one another of the situation. Is there aught you would know? I found the poor creature collapsed by the wayside near Batal. Recognizing your pawn, I decided to take the ailing thing into my custody. I thought it possible that the Arisen's pawn might hold the key to making sense of all this madness. Alas, try what I might, your pawn will not wake. Mayhap you will succeed where I could not. The pawn is, after all, yours to command. Ah, yes. I trust it has not escaped your notice that the end of days is upon us. After you vanished, together with the Red Dragon, the seas rose to swallow the skies. 'Twas perhaps a month from that evil day when a new calamity befell us. A host of dragons descended from the skies and fell upon the land with fang and claw. Luz the Oracle called upon me ere you arrived. As she tells it, Melve and its environs have already fallen prey to the beasts. 'Tis surely only a matter of time before the rest of the kingdom follows suit. Indeed, then I shall take my turn. In your absence, I had hoped your pawn might yield me some information. Tell me, Arisen, what became of you this past month? So, following your plunge into the sea on the dragon's back, some mysterious presence, could that have been the World Forged? Yet why would such a being linger in those fathomless depths? I can only speculate. And speculate I shall. This ought to prove a fruitful avenue of investigation. For that, I thank you. Now, if you can find a way to end this interminable slumber, your pawn is, of course, free to rejoin you.
Oh, Master. How long I've slept? Far too long, it seems. But worry not.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around. Where to next, Arisen?
You saw the sky fall, I trust. I doubt you could have missed it. And wherever the sky falls, a dragon soon appears to lay waste to the land. Or so I had assumed, after what befell Melv. Yet aught here appears to be different. Has our ruin been forestalled, or merely postponed? I must examine that creature. It may well be the key to unraveling the origins of this cataclysm.
The path through this rock has been sealed to us. There's naught for it but to search for an... Many paths are close to us now, on account of the dragon's descent, no doubt. But we must find a way to reach it.
Confound this obstruction. But I suppose I ought to have expected this. Answers were ne'er so easily won. Monsters! Summoned by that beast, no doubt.
Let my magics grant you an elemental... What business have you here?
This is where my luck runs out. My luck runs out.
You can do better than that!
Take that line down.
I near stood a chance.
This is where my luck runs out.
You are in need of healing. Allow me.
Principles unproven are as dust on the wind. It seems this is the only way forward. Up we go. Why do you falter? Come this way. A fine welcome indeed. I can only hope that the worst is now behind us. Naught can be achieved without sacrifice.
Fathom what happened during our time apart.
I can't watch.
You've made yourself an enemy. This can't be real. It can't.
Still in the fight.
Alas, a theory unproven is of little practical use.
Our combined might is beyond any foe.
Beast's fell powers are twice as terrible in the flesh.
Few know the real nature of the dragon.
Stay with me, Arisen. Hold right there.
If we mastered that attack, we would be invincible.
Only truly impartial observers can perceive it. Have I really uncovered the truth of the dragon?
There it is! The dragon at the heart of all this destruction.
Hold fast, Arisen! I shan't let you fall!
A measure of haste would not go amiss.
Never did I imagine such a dragon could exist. 'Tis a glad thing we felled it, whatever 'twas.
Just make it quick.
One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Dragon was no ordinary beast.
Challenge such a fiend would be hopefully not anytime soon. Of victory is at hand. Let us finish this. I'm holding on by the skin of my teeth.
Forgive me for being a burden arisen.
is halted. This reprieve may be a temporary one, but I'm glad for it all the same. That was impeccably timed, Arisen.
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Oh, that's right. I was telling you about the Gigantus, until you went off somewhere. Now, listen well. The Gigantus is an earthen structure that hearkens to the voice of the sea. Just as the Arisen commands the pawns, so too does the sea's... Supposedly, the Brine have their colossal servant monitor the dragon to ensure... As for what the Brine deem an act of excess, I could not tell you. Some would argue that 'tis the hand of excess what brings the cup of fine ale to our lips time and time again. But what of it? Those unbidden sips of ale are what keep the throat. That brings me. 'Tis formed of clay, and should it be stirred, you do not believe.
No longer do I feel the probing gaze of the Watching One. Is this your doing, newest of the Arisen? I am he who brought the dragon low, and o'er its bones raised the proud kingdom of vermin. Despite the magnitude of my feat, I was dissatisfied, and so thus did I come to know of the Watching One, the being by whose many eyes and ears no one or thing in this world. As to the purpose with which they watch, I know not. Yet I did divine one thing. I despaired at this discovery, for was all a farce. And now do you understand, newest of the Arisen? This is why I sought to fell the Watching One. Alas, though I cut down all who seemed false, be they man or woman, indeed, my efforts led only to my own ruin. I was dubbed the Mad Sovereign, and by the hand of the new Arisen, consigned to this place forevermore. Yet, I can only assume that you have achieved what I could not. How else to explain the changes I sense in the world? Ah, what bitter gall that I cannot witness the outcome for myself. Falter not, newest of the Arisen. For your path is just, and fading spirit though I am, I may yet summon those who can be of aid to you.
I see you have returned, Arisen One. The Mad Sovereign has called, and so we answer. If you would save the people of this world from ruin, lead them here. For this place may chance to escape the coming destruction.
Making this a place of refuge is a splendid idea. It is safe and apt to become quite cheerful.
And so I shall teach you a technique. Use it well.
Have you always pursued your current vocation over the course?
Far more powerful than any monster we have yet encountered.
Destruction we have witnessed. We must strike it down. That's the point.
Let my magic heal your weapon.
I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike it.
The fire must be put out while combat burns. No harm shall come.
thing is yours to wield. Look out, wizard! Under attack!
Well aimed strike. Right where it hurts.
Fall back, and I will heal you with my magics. Wait right there.
Miss this chance to strike it. Do not waste this chance. Press home Oregon. Moment of victory in the hand. He's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.
My friend, how glad I am to see you yet live. When word reached me of your uncanny disappearance, I admit I feared the worst. What has become of this world? Our people fear for the future. We cannot be sure we will be safe here, yet this place is all we know. You think we need to evacuate? I see. And you know of a place where we might find refuge? I should gladly follow you, but I fear my father will not be so easily persuaded. Nonetheless, we can but try. Come.
As Arborist, Sir Taliesin is the leader of the Elven people. Let us follow our guide, that we might speak with him. It is as you say. We all urge the people to flee to the seafloor shrine.
Findernar, ne veo norwende lis kemen, moriven lis irumar meltol netara.
Kasinke telpi nun finaler, nun mor arta her. Karilm ilmen arkael, Silfa Nambawe nun Kalael Alame, Angad
Mornambwe roth enfane ava silmines fana. Erur ne kemen malantar ingadur, fielis lintan morivin nun we ingerina?
Kemenindor Kanyan Irils Aldekar. Eteler lea fermor Eldalia Eralotte. Ondovana Alvekil eteler ne anler Ailame.
I am afraid my father has closed his heart so tightly that even my words cannot reach him. If only the Arbor heart were restored to health, perhaps he might be persuaded.
Lungtena peli telume.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
You've pushed your luck too far.
I'll not take that from you.
Pray calm yourselves, good people. I will have none of this squabbling.
So, Manella, you don't understand. This scoundrel's the one who started it.
No, you don't understand. This is no time for the people of Batal to be quarrelling amongst them. We shan't weather this calamity unless we can recall our common purpose and unite our... Ah, Sir Arisen. You are returned, I see. The people despair at the state of the world. I maintain order as best I can, but enough of my woes. What brings you... You wish us to evacuate? Mayhap the idea merits after all. If we sit on our haunches, 'tis likely only a matter of time. Alas. The people, should we proceed, unheeding of their divisions, with every soul at their wits' end? As such, before we take any measures, and should you encounter any discord, pray do aught you can. Such efforts will doubtless allow the evacuation to proceed. As for me, my work...
Flared tempers are understandable given the circumstances. Let us aid in mediating the quarrel.
How dare! That's it. I've had enough. You've pushed you...
That's quite... Haven't you had enough yet? You're the one who started this.
Fancy a look at my wares?
That's quite...
Prove your mettle.
Ah! You're just...
You slander my honor! This is no business of yours.
Now, if we are to duel, otherwise who...
Aye, true. Well, sir, what say you? Will you what this knave dared? He said my swordsmanship was hardly fit to wound...
It was your dear father's patronage.
Very well. I'm not...
Ah! Let...
How dare you in such humiliation shan't go... I ought to thank you.
I consider your...
I was most surprised when you intervened in their duel. Did you aim to temper their pride by proving neither your equal?
That was certainly worthwhile.
I've had well enough of your nitpicking.
I reckon the world would be better off without you.
Oi, you...
Aye, leave off or...
Surely you can do better than that.
The win!
Surely you can do better than that. Surely you can do better than that. I cannot trust in yourself as I trust in you.
Boy, you're telling me...
Ah, I can't stomach...
Too right, I've cleaned...
Their tempers do appear to be quelled, but I hope you aren't injured, Master. Unbelievable.
Let us endeavour...
Oi, I saw it first.
Why must I share with a fangless one?
You there! You couldn't have come at a put this upstart in his place for me, won't you? If that's what you... Aye, clear off.
What business have you here?
Oi, you trying to... Aye, you'd better run.
You'll never live it
Still in the fight.
Mustn't lose my head.
We'll pull through yet!
I must be losing my nerve.
This is nothing you can't handle.
My patience wears
This is
thin.
nothing you can't handle.
Someone! Anyone!
Fault or not,
This can't be
victory
happening.
is ours for the taking.
Mustn't lose my head.
Hang in there! You'll fall through! Show the blackguard you're not to be trifled! Whatever 'tis we need, I shall gladly oblige.
Fie, that hurt! We're done for!
I ne'er stood a chance.
Things appear to have quietened down around the city. Shall we bring word of our doings to Sir Manella?
There's no great shock to me.
Ah, Sir Arisen. The people of Batar, we shall see the fruits of prey return to Empress. Heavens only know how many lives you have saved this day.
What say we report back to Empress Nadinia? Her Majesty ought to be willing to commence the evacuation now.
I know not what to call it, but Empress Nadinia has returned to us from the... Her Majesty has begun her supplication. I must ask you to wait till she has finished. There you...
One of our ministers informs us that you have been espied in the city. You have our gratitude for your efforts, which have doubtless bettered the fate of this nation and its citizenry. Your journey continues, does it not?
Pray excuse the interruption, Your Majesty, but I fear time is upon us.
Indeed. Forgive us, but we must take our leave.
That Batal and the rest town are now safely evacuated. I'm certain we can rely upon Sir Manella to keep...
You there! What are you up to?